Ohayou gozaimasu, Marcus de cycling across Japan. Ohayou gozaimasu, check out, onegaishimasu. Arigatou. It's a bit cloudy and cold day, and the weather forecast promised that there could be some rain. Let's see how it goes. The problem is that when it's raining, it's quite often raining quite hard. Today's goal is Takachiho. There is a Takachiho Gorge, which is very extremely beautiful place, a very popular 53.4 kilometers and 1033 meters of elevation. So it will be an uphill. A morning view to the average Japanese city. The main roads are packed of cars, but the side roads, they are pretty empty. And I like how calmly they pass you. Nobody's in a hurry. I think that the school is starting 8 o'clock because here are a lot of kids walking around, and they have also watched the weather forecast and they are carrying the umbrellas. Every single one has their umbrella with them. It's quite complicated weather. Even if I have a quite thin layer of clothes, I still get hot. But if I try to remove them, then it's cold. But yeah, today's journey is most like mountains and countryside. There is no single big cities. Some villages there will be, but no big cities. I didn't pack any food with me, so hopefully there is at least convenience stores. I will end up somewhere in 500-600 meters, but the total elevation gain will be a bit over 1 kilometer. That would not be huge amount if there would be a good weather. It's now a good weather, but if it starts to rain, then it's not nice to be on uphills. Currently it looks like that if I could keep this speed, then I would be there before the rainfall, but that's not realistic. This says that my road would go there, up there. No way. No way. I find my own road. I will join that trail a bit later. I'm sure that it will be a nice trail in the forest, but these roads are pretty empty, and there is even a cycling path on beside the road which goes to the same town, 40 kilometers. If I follow that road, yeah, it's not maybe as beautiful, but it definitely will be easier. This is on the side of the main road, but there is also much bigger road going, so I think that there would not be huge amount of traffic on this road. Takachiho Gorge, 35 kilometers. My hotel is just on the side of that. First drops of rain are coming down. Hopefully it not start to rain yet, because it was scheduled that it should be start at 12 o'clock. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. But yeah, but if it comes as just a few drops, it's not a problem. Heavy rain is what I don't want to get this early or at all. It's a beautiful trail. Now I'm following the river much longer when I took this main road. I think that this will be the easier one. Even it's a little bit longer, I think that it will be easier. The uphills are not so bad. But the only thing is that now I have been calculating that if I'm getting elevation this slowly, there will be a quite steep uphills coming from there. So I don't know which one would be better. But I have selected this one, and this one I will go in a few kilometers. I can join my original route made by Ride with GPS. It's not raining hard yet, but I decided to be smarter this time and change my clothes before I'm totally soaked. I think that I need to charge my phone also, because when it gets a really heavy rain, then it stops charging. It can go underwater, but you can't charge it if it's wet. And the battery will not hold until the end. But the one thing is not good, that I have been riding at least 35 something. Let's see how much I have been done. Yeah, I have done at least 35% of the kilometers, but only less than 10% of the elevation. There will be quite an uphill waiting for me. Yet again, somebody's burning something. They really want to burn everything. Okay, now there will be a uphill, I think. Oh yeah, so when there is a own line for the slow vehicles, it means that there is an uphill, and steep uphill. But no can do. Let's go up. Oh, yeah, now the uphills have started. I have been riding constant uphill about 2 kilometers and gained about 100 meters or a little bit less. Now after 150 meters it should end, and short while flat, and then it most likely continues. Yeah. And I have selected the easiest road. The sightseeing road goes up and down all the time. I don't want to go there, especially when the weather is what it is. If it would be good weather, then I would have a whole day to spend there, then it would be another case. Now I just survive. Oh, there's a downhill. I don't want downhills. It would be better that just gain the all elevation gain, and that's it. 29 kilometers to the city left. Seems that this main road will be also shorter one than that sightseeing road, because this one says 33 kilometers, but of course my hotel is on the other side of the town, so maybe it's the same. Oh, this is high. The road which I was planned was going down there. I hope that I don't need to go that much down again. Oh, there was a tunnel coming. A lot of cars there, and there was something why they need to slow down, so I decided to go back to my sightseeing road. Let's see how much I need to go down and climb up back again, but yeah. Now back to the original trail. Yeah, I don't want to go to the tunnel with a million cars, and that tunnel looks quite narrow one, and I have no clue how long it will be. yeah, this is much more calm. But the bad thing is that I have just climbed quite a lot and I will lose that oil again. Well, yeah. Down there, down there. At least the views will be better. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's really in the bottom. I was almost or in half of the elevation, but soon I will be in the bottom again, or at least almost at the bottom. Yeah, perhaps this is better than the tunnel. Let's hope so at least. Oh, it's far down there. No. Oh, ho, ho. All right. Down here, there's a bridge where I almost was. And that's the elevation I lost. Well, you can't win every time. Okay, now navigate. Okay. Am I off the course or not? Okay, I need to continue my... Okay, now I'm without internet connection and I can't be sure if this is the correct road or not. I hope it is, because otherwise I will have some problems. I should have been downloaded that. Oh yeah. Oh ho. As a tip, down the offline maps when you go to the mountains. The internet connection is not always perfect. Now I need to check which direction that river flows, because I should go to the upstream. Yes, direction is correct. Now it started to rain a bit more. All right. Yes. I got my internet connection back and I'm on the right trail. This one goes to the right direction. Only bad thing is that I lost so much elevation. Now I'm following the river. It have got much smaller over here. Even it's raining, it's beautiful. Oh yeah. Too bad that it's raining so much. The views are fantastic. Amazing, amazing road. Yeah. If you come to the Miyazaki prefecture, I recommend you to ride this trail, but in a better weather. In the rain this is not so nice, but yeah, the views are still very beautiful, but I can't practically take any video. I stopped to the small tunnel for a drink, this very short one and a very quiet one. Yeah, it started to rain much earlier than what the weather forecast promised, but no can do. It can start rain much heavier, so it's not smart to just start waiting for a dry moment. There will not be. Now I need my map. Both of the roads should go to the same place, so I continue this riverbank. All right. Yeah, it started to rain harder. As I said, no use to start waiting that it gets easier. Now it's raining. Now it's raining well, but it can rain much harder, and I'm sure that it will. Whoa. Suddenly, after about maybe 1 kilometer of ride, I found this kind of place where it's a little bit tight. Let's go. Let's see how it goes. Yep. Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, I passed it. Oh, how beautiful it is. The rusty old bridge, and 20 kilometers to go. So I'm almost there. Only problem is that there is a 400 meters at least, almost half kilometers of elevation gain left, but yeah, that is what it is. Oh, that one looks nice. I finally found a place where I take a photo and video even it's raining. I'm in a tunnel. Yeah. Beautiful. Very beautiful. It's a pity that I can't take more videos from here because it's very beautiful. This is not the most beautiful spot at all. Oh, what a place again. This is a gorgeous place after gorgeous place all the time. Oh, Takachiho, straight forward. Now there is somebody fishing down there, but I can't film it because it's raining too much. Okay, I have only 15 kilometers left, but most of the elevation gain is still not done, so it will be pushing the bike quite a lot of time, I think, and it started to rain a lot. Oh yeah, this is something. Now there's a downhill, and I was in halfway of the elevation, but now it goes down again, and there is one really big one left. It's not raining so heavily anymore, still raining, but practically it's the same how much there comes water. I'm totally soaked already. Ooh. These are beautiful villages over here in the mountain. It's quite cold over here. I think that the way out under 10 degrees, it had to be maybe I should put something under these rain layers. I don't know. But there is a steep uphill coming, and then I'm sweating again. It's amazing what kind of things that a person can voluntarily do. This is much more fun in a good weather. or even if the rain is warm. Now this feels like a Finnish autumn. Ho ho. Okay, now it's a bit flatter. I need to start to ride again. Oh yeah. Now I'm above some clouds and some are still above me, but been climbing quite a lot. It has been raining whole time and still is, but now it's not so much. All right, now I'm arriving. Quite a place, and it has been quite a journey. I got lost there, and yeah, I will tell you a bit later a bit more. I have to say that, oh, just a moment. Fried chicken, I think that it has never tasted as good as it does now. Oh, there has been so many hot days, and this is definitely something else. I have still a few kilometers to hotel. I found a family mart and bought family chicken. These are good. I so much go to the onsen when I go to the hotel. Oh, it will be fantastic to stay in the warm water. Oh, but first I eat this one. So I'm almost there. And yeah, finally at the hotel. They have this kind of parking place for the bikes. It was a journey. Whoa, it really was. It had been raining since 9 o'clock, now it's 2 o'clock, and I got lost because my iPhone didn't work well. It was a problem that when the raindrops hit the screen, then it thought that I'm touching it, so that navigation turned off, and I've been riding a little bit too much. But yeah, finally here. I'm still 1 hour to the check-in, but I decided to ask that could I stay here 2 nights instead of 1 night, because I don't want to ride tomorrow. It will be raining again. Whoa. A little bit different room than what it was in the hostels and also the last night. Yeah, let's have a tour. We have space here. Yeah, I can decide which bed I'm going to spend here 2 nights, so I can change the bed. Tonight I'm going to sleep over here and tomorrow over there. What kind of toilet? Yeah, but the toilet is pretty basic, or bathroom. They come from a factory, and that it is what it is. Yeah, but anyway, let's continue tomorrow. Ohayou gozaimasu, Markus there, cycling across Japan. Today I'm actually not cycling, I'm going to have a resting day here at the Takachiho. Here is the Takachiho Gorge, which is very beautiful, I have told and seen in the photos. And I think that they say that it's a starting place of Shintoism, but I need to check that one out. The Takachiho Gorge is, the walls of it, they are
80 to 100 meters tall, and it have formed 100,000 years ago because of an eruption in a nearby volcano. Takachiho is located in the Miyazaki prefecture, northern part of the Miyazaki prefecture. Unlucky I didn't take the bike to here. It would be, of course, nice to go downhill, but uphill would be quite a job. I think that I'm walking down that 100 meter now. I'm here in the morning, on the middle of the week, in beginning of March, so I hope this is not very busy. At least it doesn't look so yet. Yeah, I came from there. It's a quite nice drop from there. Somebody else have also been riding here, came with a bike. There are quite a lot of people who have never before rowed a boat. Nice to see how many goes on to the waterfall. These rock formations, these are incredible. Almost like a man-made. These gorges formed about 100 years ago when Mount Aso, the local big volcano, erupted. I'm going to the Mount Aso tomorrow and day after that. It must have been a huge eruption because it's not close from here. To the top of the Mount Aso, I think it's something like I would say 70, 80 kilometers from here. Here you can see the size. Those are the boats, and that one is the gorge where is the waterfall, and over here it goes up to there. So I think that might be around 100 meters. Because over there, that gorge is 17 meters tall. It is believed that this is the place where the first island was created by gods. At the same time, we know that there was 100,000 years ago volcano eruption which created this. But yeah, that's where it goes. But I found the moon. There are some fish. They're looking something from the mud. There's even a bigger fish over there. A few of them. I don't know the names, but they're big fish. Oh, so that's at least 10 kilos or more. Wow, this is something. I bought the room from the internet, and there was no possibility to buy only one-person room. So I took the two-person room, and when I arrived yesterday, then I asked that could I have another night? And then they said, yes, you can, but you need to pay tomorrow, which means today. So now I went to pay my room for the next night, and they charged me only 1,800 yen, which is something like 10 euro. Then I asked that how this can be this cheap. Then they said, oh, it's only the breakfast. We don't charge you the room because you already paid for two for the past night and then you were alone. This never happens in Europe. Never. So I paid totally 100 euro with the breakfast for 2 nights now in a pretty good hotel, I say. The breakfast was fantastic, and onsen is fantastic, and there is a lot of space and quick internet, and so I will be working on computer this day, do all the work stuff, and continue tomorrow with the bike. This is something only in this country.